Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I want to do another twin flame update just to see what's going on between you and your twin and the person you're connected with. So if you don't resonate with the twin flame journey, this is not for you, and that is completely okay. And if I sound funny, I'm so sorry. I'm sick. So bear with me, but the show must go on. So I just kind of want to see what is the overall energy, and obviously I'll break down how are you feeling versus how is your person feeling, okay? So let me just see overall what is going on. Like I say, go long in detail, don't make what I say fit. Oh, so I got tempted and then resentment right here, lingering hurt feelings. I feel like I feel like I'm hearing both on both of your ends. I feel like one or both of you, your person, whichever the case is, I feel like it's both of you are literally tempted to reach out, but the longer you guys have stayed in no contact, it's like the longer I feel like this collective, you're starting to resent this person. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like this person is doing the same thing towards you. So sign, I feel like you guys are in no contact. There's clearly something that it needs to be said here, but the both of you are not opening your mouths. You're just waiting for the other person to kind of drop the ball. Let me see what else is going on. Life partner, I want to do life with you. That's what you guys want to talk about right here. I think for both of you, like I said, I'll break down obviously you and them. I feel like the next step would be union. It's just the both of you are not budging. Don't make it fit. Let's just see what else. And then I got acquainted, getting to know a new love interest right here. Ooh. What's this right here? Acquainted. Oh, drama right here. Always fighting right here. So maybe you or this person did move on at one point, or and maybe that's another reason why that resentment's there, because like I said, one of you guys did end up moving on of some form, or at least met somebody else, but clearly there's been a downfall here. And there, like I said, your first card was tempted, so clearly and this person knows you're single. I feel like both of you are single Pringles. Don't make this fit, because clearly there's been some form of downfall, upheaval between you and a person you were connected with, or your person and somebody else. Like I said, take that part out that resonates. But now, because again, I see that two people are like, ooh, they're single Pringles, I should talk to them. But it's like, in a lot of ways, I'm seeing there's still some anger being pent up here. It's like you're still kind of holding on to the past, but next step would be union, if that makes any sense. Let's just do a few more, and then we'll move on to how are you feel. Irresistible, mesmerized by you, truly. And then I got toxic right here, not working out, but can't let go. Bipolar opposites right here. That's, let me actually just do one more. And choosing myself, walking away from a toxic connection, sign, don't make it fit. If you know your person's with somebody else, this reading's probably not for you, because I'm seeing you or this person, whichever case, could be both of you. You guys at one or both of you have moved on at one point and something kind of fell down. The both of you know you both are single at some form, but you both are kind of doing this. And instead of just pressing the call button or that send button, it's like you guys like to sit in agony over each other, if that makes any complete sense. So, yeah, reunited, truly coming back together. That's what I'm saying. The next step is union, but I think there's a lot of debate in your own heads on whether or not this is time. Gotcha? Okie dokie. Let me just actually, one second. Now let's just see, how does this collective feel about the person that they're connected with, okay? And guys, keep in mind, I'm here to confirm how you're feeling, not tell you how to feel. The hate comments have been out of this world lately, and I feel like I constantly have to make myself clear, and I'm sorry, but some people are just so mean and hateful. So, how's this collective? All right, my tarot deck just spread it out right there. Let me just see. How's this collective feeling? One of the cards shoot over the Magician. There's some form of manifestations that's going over on your end. Priority, family, provider, make the effort. Needing redemption. And then I got flow, surrender, trust, go with the flow. Let me do one more for this spread. And then telepathy right here. That's what I'm saying. You both are on the same page about each other. Don't make it fit. It's like you both know you both are single. And in a funny way, it's like you know the both of you are like hovering over your phone and ready to press that call button or that send button. You know this for a fact. The way I'm kind of looking at this right now, again, you know, I feel like like I said, I haven't tapped in your person yet. I feel like your person knows that maybe next step is union. They're just like a little about pressing that button right now. I feel like for this collective, you're just wanting... I'm seeing like a Six of Swords energy out of this, honestly, on your end, as far as sailing to calmer waters, just wanting to make peace is kind of what I'm getting. And I think that's what mainly the main priority out of this collective is you're thinking about towards your person is... there's something you want to apologize about. Don't make it fit. But yeah, with that priority right here, it says make the effort sign. That's what I'm saying. This collective, I feel like the both of you are hovering over each other's phone. Like I said, that's a huge one. You're kind of been debating lately on calling them, texting them. Priority. Betrayal, deception, dishonesty, and then cheating right here. So I have to say this collective, there's something I feel like you want to apologize about. And it definitely has something to do with deception. Then I got air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you or this person could be an air sign. But even then, I am seeing this collective. There's something about you want to redeem yourself. Let me keep going as far as what's going on with this betrayal. Proposal, marriage, love, business, offer, engagement. Shut up. Like, that's what I was saying early on in this video. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know the next step after all this would be union. But there's something about here. You want to get something off your chest. You want to sail to calmer waters, this person. There's a reason that resentment is seen there. That's what I'm saying. I think it's the both of you are holding some form of resentment towards each other. And then I got karmic partner, past life lesson. So maybe this collective, you did move on, or even then... Let me actually do one more for this betrayal. Oh, happiness, and then manifesting right there. There's where that magician card was. Maybe this collective at one point you did move on. Maybe it was you. Maybe you did start seeing somebody, or maybe you, so far I'm not seeing if there was like a full blown on fight or something. There could have been on your part, but there's something about, again, I always say twins, specifically, the both of you, you guys have a funny claim over each other, okay? So in a lot of ways, you could have even, I'm not even seeing, honestly, you were even committed with somebody. Maybe you started talking with somebody and you felt like in your own right, you betrayed your person. Because like I said, when it comes to specifically twin flame connections, it's like I said, I know twin flames obviously can move on from each other, but it's so funny because I hear this a lot. It felt like I was cheating on my person, but we're not together. That's kind of how I felt this collective is picking up, is like maybe you did go through a period where you were talking to people or you met somebody, and like after like everything was said and done with that karmic, you were kind of like, wait a minute, I think I just betrayed my person. Let me do another for this happiness and manifesting. Oh, and then I got leaving, and then relax, step back, trust your guides, time to pause, leave behind what don't serve you truly. I felt like you left something behind as far as this third party interference. Like I said, don't make it fit. Like I said, however long ago it was, like I said, there's some point now you feel like in a funny way you want to apologize to your person for moving on. Because I have to say, like I said, first part, both, one of the first card was resentments. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the both of you are holding some form of resentment, and you feel like this person resents you for moving on in a funny way. Especially if you got this on your mind, marriage, proposals, if you really do see this person as your lifelong partner, hence what we saw at the beginning of this reading, there's something about you want to undo. But what's funny is I'm not seeing you did something, but maybe this is just something that's been kind of on your back in a lot of ways, like a 10 of Wands. Distance, compromise, and celebration. Good karma, party gifts, coming back together, making it work, physical or emotional. Yeah, I definitely am seeing a no contact for sure with this collective. Like I said, don't make it fit. You felt like at one point you moving on or seeing somebody else, from your person. It's like kind of not eating you up, but it's burning you a little bit. You kind of feel bad. Don't make it fit. If that's not how you're feeling, No point in continuing to watch. Okay, dokie. But let me just kind of see now. How is this person feeling towards you? That could be a sign. You could be feeling like me right now. You could be feeling very sick and just very ugh right now. I'm having the time of my life right